Uncle Ro Talk Podcast. Welcome back. Welcome back with the homie Ray. What's going on, Ray?
What's up? What's up?
What's
How
up,
is
everybody?
everyone? Hope all is well.
Yeah, man. We got a bunch of big news in the NBA, man. Bunch of big news.
Man, trade deadline
Trade
is still
deadline.
another what, day and a half away. You,
Well,
you see the
I
trade
just
start rolling in.
I just saw a report that LeBron is finishing out the rest of the season with the Lakers. I think that's pretty much confirmed, which probably makes sense, right? I mean, it makes sense. I don't see Lakers getting out of the West anyway, so it's
There's
not a
no
big
there
deal.
was no suitors. No one's looking to take that contract for this year, or even more importantly, what they can send back to equate to that
Well, where do you think
contract.
he's gonna
So
go?
it wasn't realistic.
Where do you think he's gonna go out on the offseason though? Where do you think he's gonna go
There
realistically?
was talk that the Lakers would try to make the moves, their priority moves first, and then they would come back to LeBron and say, "Hey, this is what we're doing, and this is what we have left. Do you want it or not?" I know that talk has been out there. I think it's open. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a matter of who wants to pay him, who wants to pay
Right.
him what because obviously he still thinks he's worth the money.
I think it would be stupid for any team in the offseason to try to acquire LeBron. It's a no-win. I don't see why you would want to do that. I don't see a team actually. I can't name a team. I can't think of a team right now that would be interested in getting him in the
The
offseason.
yeah, the return of investment wouldn't be there.
Terrible return. No return.
You know,
What do
it's not like Otani where you're bringing in you know uh, markets from different countries
right.
i- into it. This is his last leg. Honestly, this should have been he should have made this his retirement,
Yeah, he
his
should have.
farewell tour.
100%.
You know,
And I
if he
don't
did
even
that
think
and then continue to play it at the level that he's playing right now, I think that's a pretty decent story to leave on.
I don't even think when he does have his farewell tour, if he decides to have one, which I'm sure he wants one. I don't even think it's going to be as receptive as people think it is. You know what I mean? If people think it's going to be, I don't know. It's not,
Well,
I don't.
and farewell tours aren't like what they were in the '80s, right?
Yeah,
When you had
right,
Dr. J, Kareem, they're all these farewell tours. These days, I mean, look at Tim Duncan just disappeared
right.
overnight, kind of just
But
rode
but
off
you know,
to the sunset
LeBron's going to
quietly.
want a farewell tour. You know, he's going to want one. Like it's so in his nature that he's going to request a farewell tour. He wants to go out like Kobe went out. Like Kobe did it. Why can't I? I got to have one too. I guarantee he's not going out. His last game was 61 points. So tell you that right now.
10
You
to
know what I mean?
15 mil. I'll let him stay with the Lakers. 10
Yeah,
to
yeah,
15
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mil.
I mean, but like, you have to have a coach in there that's like, all right, and kind of doesn't care what LeBron's opinion is, because like, all right, you want to stay with the Lakers, but we're gonna use you accordingly. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be one of the top three guys. You're a role player at this point. Are you willing to accept that role? If not, which I don't think he would be, but bro, just retire. What else are you looking for? You did everything. You want a chip. You've got the scoring title. Like, why are you still playing, bro? You love the game. I get it. You love the game, but the way you're playing, you're not playing to win. You're just out there. I don't know if you're just out there, a lot of people say you're just out there racking up stats, which I believe that's the case too. You're not out. I mean, from a basketball player's eye, I know what you're out there for. You're not out there grinding to win. And if you're not doing that, then why still be in it? Is my point. You know what I mean? But uh, moving on past him for a second, James Harden is going to Cleveland.
James
James Harden
Harden,
at Cleveland.
it was overdue. He was going to ask out. I'm surprised it took him this long
Yeah,
to ask out, right? It's the same MO for James Harden from
yeah.
every place that he's been in.
And I'm telling you right now, I don't know. Some, casual fans are like, yeah, Cleveland's going, they're going to make it to the chip. They got a chance to get out to eat. Bro, Cleveland is not going anywhere. They're not winning anything with James Harden. I'm telling you that right now. Like, Okay, you get James Harden. That means you're getting a player that's going to give you a big hole on defense. A player that's not really playing hard all the time. This is what you're getting. He's aging. He's not Houston Rockets James Harden where he can get you a bucket against any defender in the league. That's not that James Harden you're getting. And with the no defense, you're not going anywhere. You're not winning anything. So get that out of your heads. It's ridiculous.
Just I'm surprised the Cavs were a taker. And to give up Darius Garland
Are you nuts?
at
Yes.
that, unless they
Why?
know something, on the injury front, that Darius Garland is never gonna be the player that he was becoming, but still.
Sometimes, sometimes I think the NBA just organizes everything. They call all the shots. Every piece that's moved is from the front office of the NBA. Like they move all these pieces strategically for marketing, for whatever their agenda is. But it makes no sense, man. You giving up Garland for old James Harden?
James Harden.
Get out of here. That makes no sense to me, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, Cleveland, you're not going anywhere. Cleveland, you're not winning the East. It's over with. Forget about it. James Harden, he's probably going to play a year and a half, if that, and then it's over. It's over.
And so, no, I think he's on an aspiring, but he'll be a free agent, next year, and he's making 39 mil.
So he
Th
doesn't care.
this year.
That's more of a reason why he's not going to give you any effort. I mean, look how many teams he's been on. He's making this money, 39 mil for this season, right? Right? He's making
Yeah,
39 mil, 39 million this season. You think you're going to get any effort out of this guy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How many teams has he been on? How many teams has he jumped on? Yeah, OKC, Houston, Brooklyn, Clippers, now
Philadelphia.
Cleveland.
Do remember
Oh,
remember
Philly.
Philadelphia?
I forgot Philly because that's how
Yep.
short of a time he was there. I even forgot he was at Philly. Wow. It's ridiculous, man. It's over with. Cleveland, good
Yeah,
luck. You're cooked. James Harden. It's a
James
joke.
Harden.
What other news is out there, Ray? Who else is in the trading?
Well, you still got Giannis
Yeah, where do you think he's going to go?
out there. I know where I'd like for him to go, but
Golden State?
I know that's not realistic.
Is he going to Golden State?
There's talk about Golden State, kind of floating Draymond
I just heard. Oh,
out there,
yeah, I'm glad you brought that
out
up.
there now
I
too.
just saw that.
They're like,
I think it's confirmed. They're open, which
uh,
means
uh,
he's out of there, which means he's going to be out of there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Before this is Draymond's swan song, I think with the Warriors, it's time to completely break up that
I
trio. They
agree.
already got rid of Clay a few years ago.
I think Draymond letting go of Draymond is long overdue. They should have done that years ago. You know what's interesting is it's going to be interesting to see because there has been a debate for years about, well, Draymond's good because he's with Golden State. You put him on another team, he's going to be irrelevant. So I would like to see him in another team and see how this pans out for him. Is he really an all-star? Is he really as good as people say? Is he really that big of an impact for a team? Well, we're about to find out. We're about to
We'll
find out. It's
see.
going to be interesting, though. It's going to be
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll see where if the Giannis trade actually happens before the deadline. Part of me thinks it's not going to happen until this summer. That's
Mm.
that like deep down inside, I think the Giannis trade will happen this summer. But who knows? You could. I see New York has assets to kind of send back. That could be a destination.
I heard
I know.
Miami's in the running.
You know
Miami's
what?
up there, right?
Yeah. What assets would Miami send out? Send out Bam
Bam, Tyler Hero,
and
one
Bam
of
Bam
them.
and Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
Isn't,
or
isn't
both of
Tyler
them.
Hero from Wisconsin? Like,
He's from. Yeah, he's either from Wisconsin or Iowa, somewhere up there. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, one
yeah.
of those
One of those
states.
Midwest states. Yeah, he's from up there.
But
Yeah, that could happen.
you
That
know,
could happen.
I get at it. You know, yeah, I think New York the Knicks will give up Cat in a
Yeah, I
heartbeat.
would. I would too. I would too.
You know,
He's a trading
got
piece. Yeah, for sure.
you got Cat and you throw in Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, I agree.
They
I
got a big
agree.
contract too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think to the East. where he could uh, end up. Golden State, I don't think what they could send back would be worth it. Other than I think they can trade their number one, if not multiple number ones. Then you package that with Draymond and Kaminga.
And I
I would
love
say
hearing all these I love hearing all these moving pieces, and I'm just thinking, like, the Rockets are just getting better and better every game. The chemistry is building and building every game. We're not worried about all the noise. We're good. We are good. Watch
yeah. Well,
out.
I'll give you that. The Rockets are they keep on winning.
Yeah.
They're winning,
Our
being the team to
chemistry is
take.
just getting better and
Yeah,
better. And Shangoon's going into the second half of the season with a chip on his shoulder because he didn't make the
they
All-Star
feels.
team, which is ridiculous. How is Shangoon not an All-Star? Wow. But you know what? That's better for the Rockets because he's about to bring everything out second half of the season. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's going to be a dangerous man to compete against. I'm telling you that right now.
So the other trade I want your thoughts on is Jaren Jackson Jr. going from
Yeah,
Memphis to Utah.
irrelevant. I never thought he was that good. I'm going to be real with you. I never thought he was an
But
impact player.
hey, former defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I get it, and but at the same time, I don't know, I never bought into him, like, I was never a believer. He was on that USA team and for the World Cup. I just was never a believer in him, man. Well, what can you do? What are you good at? What's your averages right now? What is he averaging?
What is
What's his what's his averages? I mean,
pull it up.
come on. You're not better than Shangoon.
You
You're
know,
definitely
I
not
mean,
better than Jokic.
I think he's undersized, but he's got.
Like, you're not you're not a sure bucket down low. It's just he's just there to me. It's not nothing spectacular. So, like, it's that trade being, he's going to Utah, okay, but that doesn't really impact or change much, in my opinion, a guy like him.
So he's averaging 19, 5, and almost 2 assists.
He's averaging 5 rebounds.
Point 0.8 rebounds.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you're averaging 5.5 rebounds a game. Wow, why not a double double at that position, right? Like that's a difference maker right there for me. If you're averaging a double double, then okay, you're an impact player. You're averaging 5.5 rebounds at the center at the 5 position. I mean, not impressive, man.
He has
Not
never
impressive.
been a big rebounder. Just looking
Well,
at his
that's a
stats here. Yeah, he's 6.8 rebounds a game is in the 22-23 season has been the highest.
Yeah, that doesn't impress me. That's why I've never looked at him as a serious as a valuable piece of anything. Like, okay, you're averaging 19 and 5.5 rebounds. The 5.5 rebounds is something I'm really looking at. Like, there's a problem there. There's a big problem there. You have no excuse. You have no reason not to be averaging at least 8.5 rebounds a game. Why not? It's effort. So yeah, no.
Yeah, but what they did, what Memphis got back for him, I think, is definitely, if they if done right, can be a big difference maker. Memphis owns more first round picks than
Okay.
anyone
Wow.
now.
Which means they're gonna trade Ja.
So yeah, that's the next. They have they have a 2026, two 2026 first, 3 27 first, 128, 129, 2 and 30, 2 and 31, and 1 and 32.
Because this
All
next
trade
draft,
eligible.
well, these next 2 years, they project the draft. They project the draft these next couple years to be really good. The pool of players that they have is high level, and guards. A lot of them are guards. So yeah,
So
Ja's up out of there.
they've done right. They can reload
They
pretty
will.
quickly.
They will.
And then I'm sure if Jaw goes out, first it's coming back to them.
Yeah, that's funny.
The, the rebuild of the Memphis Grizzlies.
To the All Stars, bro. The All Stars this year. Kawhi was just added as a reserve.
I didn't see that yet.
I saw that, and correct me if I'm wrong, confirm that if you can, but I'm glad he deserves to be an all-star. Again, Shangoon was gypped from being an all-star this year. I think he deserves to be an all-star. LeBron's not an all-star starter. How's that?
Still named to
How
the team.
was that? Still made the team. I agree he shouldn't be a starter. I 100% agree he should not
Yeah.
be a starter.
So
Didn't deserve that. So I think that's warranted.
warranted.
Definitely
And
warranted.
if this is his last season, this is last season. All right. There's a goodbye present for you. One last All Star.
Hey, LeBron, message to you. If it's your last All-Star, why don't you join the dunk contest? Just because you have never been in the dunk contest in your 59 years of playing in the NBA, your 59 years playing in the NBA, you have never joined the dunk contest. The great ones do it. If it's your last All-Star, might as well join the dunk contest. That's a message for you, LeBron. That's a challenge for you, LeBron. Are you scared of the smoke? Have you always been afraid of the smoke? I'm just asking. I'm just asking, man, you know?
Oh,
So,
from the Lakers standpoint, we already have Jackson Hayes in the dunk contest this year, so
who's in the
we're
dunk
good.
contest? Who's in the dunk contest?
Jackson Hayes, that's who I know for sure.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
Oh
what's
no,
his name? The dude for, I think, Portland. The guy for Portland. The guy that jumps out the gym. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. I forgot the kid's name. I want to say
and the
Portland. I
dunk
could be wrong.
contest has never been the same for a while.
I think a
For a
part of
while
that
now.
is I think a part of that is LeBron's fault. A part of that is LeBron's fault. He started this, people aren't, it's not a big deal. I'm joining, I'm gonna take this weekend off. That's part of that's LeBron's fault. Everybody was looking at him like, why aren't you in the dunk contest? He started that movement of like, I'm good. Too cool for school. Too cool to be in a dunk contest. He started that movement. He started that. Let's be honest. Obi was in a dunk contest early on in his career. Of course. It was a
we can't
privilege to
turn
be
back
in
the
a dunk
clock.
contest.
Yeah, Kobe did that in his first year, right? First year.
Yeah, exactly. It was a privilege to be in there. It's a challenge. It's kind of like a
All right. So
passage,
LeBron didn't do it. You can't turn back the clock at this
I
point.
don't care. I mean,
All right.
just to tick it off,
See,
just to tick it off your little, because
yeah,
yeah, I know you keep track. I know LeBron keeps track. So just to tick it off your box, guess what you haven't done? The dunk contest. But
get there.
yeah, I don't know. He's a part of that BS, man.
So how's the format going to be this year? Is it the same as last year when you
No,
had?
so actually they're doing world versus USA, but they're having 2 USA teams is what I understand.
Okay.
So, and I don't
So
know how
what
that's
was
gonna work.
because last year you had what you had? Didn't you have like two Rising Star teams and then two NBA All Star
Yeah.
teams, and it was like a mini
It's gotten
tournament.
ridiculous. It's gotten
They played
ridiculous.
up to like 25 points. It was yeah. It was
And then and then
what was that?
and then they had these little stupid little breaks in between quarters where it was some kind of show that no one cares about, some kind of show that's not even related to basketball, somebody's performing that no one cares about. The NBA, yo, that you've killed the All-Star game. But I do like the world versus USA game. I think that's gonna change the energy of the All-Star game, I believe. But it all depends on if they're playing hard. You got to play hard. I hope the world plays hard, so the American guys have to play hard, but it's all determined by effort, man. If the guys are going hard, it's gonna be interesting to watch. If not, tune it out. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to watch guys running around. We go harder in open runs at the rec center. Like, come on, guys go harder at the rec center and open runs. So yeah, if we don't see effort this year, I mean, the All-Star game, they've been cooked, but they need to do something drastic to really change the energy of it for the past decade. So,
Yeah, it's been a while a long time since we've seen a competitive All Star game. But I don't know, a few years ago, maybe it was probably been 5 years ago when it was in Chicago. I don't know what year it was. I don't know if that was the COVID year or the year after. It was with I know it was Giannis was going hard at that All Star
right.
game going against LeBron and AD, and I think that's the one where AD made the free throws to win at the end. That was a hard fought game.
That was our yeah,
Because
I
it
remember
because it
bits
was
and pieces of
because
it.
it was because usually it's a blowout one way or the other, and here it
Right.
was close, and I think it went to overtime that too. Silly that
Yeah.
it ended on a foul.
Right. I just think people are turned off and traumatized, like, thinking, "Oh, we're gonna watch the All-Star game," and then these guys are just walking around, goofing around, not playing serious. It's like, wow, I'm not wasting 2 hours of my time watching that. You know what I mean?
There's just no stakes
No,
in
yeah, exactly, no stakes.
the whole deal. Pride's not
You got
enough.
you got a bunch of influencers. You have a bunch of influencers that no one knows doing some little gimmicks during the All Stars. You're like, what? What is this, bro? What are we watching right now?
Man, the All-Star game's here in my backyard too this year.
I know you gonna go check it out.
I'm into it.
Kind of check out the
Uh, I'll be
festivities.
checking it out on the TV. I'll be checking it out on the TV.
You wanna go to LA Live, man? Check out what's going
Uh,
on. No, it's
no,
an Into It.
it's an Into It. It's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Into It.
yeah. That's
It's
right. That's right.
yeah.
It's an Into It. Wow.
I've,
There's not.
I mean, I haven't been there yet.
There's nothing around there from what I remember. Yeah, there's not much going on around there. They don't have like a LA Live situation.
Yeah, it's still being built up there in Inglewood.
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever. But I just remember, did you see that? Did you see when they asked Reggie Miller? It's Caitlin Clark. They asked Reggie Miller the other day, who would you compare Caitlin Clark to in the NBA? Did you see her face? You got to see her face, bro. Reggie was like, "Well, I compare her to Pritchard for the Celtics. What's his first
Peyton
name?
Pritchard?
Peyton. Oh yeah,
Peyton
yeah,
Pritchard.
you remind me of Peyton Pritchard." And she was like, her face changed so quick. She was like uncomfortable and like, but I felt it. I felt her reaction. I was like, if I was her, the face said it all. And it was like, what the hell? Who? Him? You're comparing me to him? But she was trying to keep it cool, but we all felt it. We was like, Reggie, what are you doing, bro? What? How dare you? We're talking about the only person you could compare her to really is Steph because she's that big of an impact and she's like the best shooter in her environment, in her world. She's the best shooter. Steph is a comparison. This dude said Peyton Pritchard, bro. I was like, I felt bad for her, Ray. You got to watch that clip. You would be in tears. It's going viral.
Yeah, I kind of heard about it, but I didn't actually watch
Reggie's
it.
a savage,
Yeah,
man.
but
I'm
yeah,
like, Reggie,
he's catching a lot of heat from everyone.
I wonder if he really felt like that. What was you really trying to say, Reggie? Like, that's crazy disrespectful. Like, I was embarrassed. I was like, huh? What? I mean, Peyton's good, but like to compare him to her, that's different levels, man. Like, she is. Would you watch the WNBA if it wasn't for her? No, right? Like, come on, that's
Too
crazy.
funny. Too
So
funny. Well,
I thought that was funny.
hey, shout out to Reggie Miller though. He's from my hometown here, Riverside.
Yeah, that's right. I love Reggie Miller. I'm a huge Reggie Miller fan. I grew up watching Reggie Miller as a Pacer, but that's why it took me off. It caught me off guard. It kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, huh? Peyton, Peyton Pritchard, are you sure, Reggie? Did you understand the question? That was funny, bro. Hey, Super Bowl, who you got? Super Bowl weekend, baby.
Seahawks. Seahawks.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I want to
100%
see.
see. Like, you know,
Yeah, I'm
still
with you on that.
anti, I'm anti-Patriots.
I want the Seahawks to win, man. I'm with you, though. I'm with you on that.
You
Yeah.
know, it's time to exact some revenge
Hey,
for
where
when
are they playing
Pete
at,
Carroll
Ray?
blew the.
Where are they playing at?
They're playing in Miami.
It's Miami? Wow. Okay. Miami.
Miami.
Dang,
Yeah.
how did Miami get all these big events? Man, that's crazy.
Next in line. But
Yeah, right.
no, no,
Wow.
no, no, it's not in Miami. No, no, wait. I stand corrected. It's in Santa Clara. It's at the 49ers stadium. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why
Wow.
I was thinking Miami. But no, it's here in California. So,
Okay. Wow.
yeah.
Let's go Seahawks, baby.
What's it? Levi Stadium, I think. That's what
Hmm. Okay.
is that what they call it? They still
Interesting.
call it. But yeah, Seahawks. That's what I'm going for. Exact some revenge back on the Patriots when when Pete Carroll, like I was about to say earlier, remember, what was that in 2014 or ish, when instead of handing the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, Pete Carroll
Hmm.
called the pass, and Russell Wilson threw that interception, that threw that pick six, that that ruined Seattle's chances of back-to-back Super Bowls.
Huh.
I still remember that one real well.
So this wait, they get how many championships do they have? Do they got how many?
Seattle, Seattle, they won what? They won in 2013. See, yeah, so they won in 2013, and then they lost in 2014 to the Patriots on that pick
Oh,
six.
okay.
So yeah,
What other viral topics has been going on, Ray? What else did I see?
has the
No,
IBL started?
so yeah, the IBL is in, I believe, their third week. Their third week, and yeah, it's for me, I've watched a handful of games these past couple weeks, and it's like I don't know, the crowd is just it's low attendance. You know what I'm saying? It just is low attendance. You got three imports on the court, which is new down there, which limits the amount of playing time and opportunities for the locals. And maybe that affected the crowd support because a lot of the local support, why is a family member, a friend going to go watch somebody play that's not going to play? It's an import driven league, which if they market it properly, I think can work, but I don't know, domestically. It worked for the ABL, the league I played in, but in the IBL, domestic league like that, it doesn't look like it's working. And they've lost three teams, so there's only 11 teams in the league now. There's only 11 teams in the league, which is kind of watered
Yeah,
down, and the main teams are still the main teams. So yeah, I don't know. I think the IBL kind of fell off this season. Again, they need to open it up for heritage players.
that's a
No one,
shame.
no one is yeah, no one is trying to support and see guys that they can't even, relate to. And you cut the budget. So I just don't see the hype this season, and I don't see the fan support like it was, years ago. I feel like they're losing fans every year. Fan support, empty stadiums, empty arenas. Refereeing is still horrific. The refereeing is still so crazy out there. It's just I don't know, but yeah, it's IBL for you. I think they need to make some changes. They need to go back to two imports, same format as last year, and open it up for heritage players. And the heritage players are considered locals, so go get you a heritage player. Teams are incentivized to get heritage players. I think that's the way it should always be. Just like the PBA, it's like that in the PBA. A lot of Asian leagues are like that too, right? Like you have an Asian import slot right there or a heritage slot. IBL Indonesians are funny, man. They're just like, no, we're gonna. It's like there's a blueprint that's successful and works, and then the Indonesian mind goes in and says, we're gonna do the opposite of that, okay? And it doesn't work out. I feel like that's a reoccurring theme right there.
It's a
Yeah,
shame.
it is, man. Yeah, I hope they get it together though. But they got to open up the heritage slot. Yeah, we'll see. Good luck. Good luck, IVO. They're gonna need it.
Like
Yeah, man.
IBL.
What else, man?
All
College
right.
sports, college basketball. Darren Peterson the other day, the projected number one pick in the draft for
Mhm.
Kansas. Another huge game. Was so clutch. Came up so clutch against Texas Tech the other night. Hit two back-to-back threes to seal the game. He hit the first three was to tie the game. There was down three with like a little over a minute or maybe under a minute. And then the second three was to put him up three and seal the game. This guy's unreal. You know who they compare him to as far as scoring wise is Kobe. He moves like Kobe. His scoring efficiency is like Kobe. I don't see it. I don't think that's a good comparison, but that's who a lot of people, analysts compare him to. He is gifted though, right? You got to check him out. He's natural born at this. Smooth. 6'5". Yeah. Yeah. Darren
Hey,
Peterson.
Darren.
Yeah, he's the truth, man. He went up against AJ DeBenza, which is the projected number 2 pick in the draft about a week and a half ago, and he was cooking him.
Mhm.
Yeah, but then he's got like in a lot of games he doesn't play the second half because they say it's because he has cramping in his legs. I'm like, you're 19, 20, however old you are. You're young. What are you doing? Like you. You have the best facilities and treatment. Like, excuse me, cramping? Are you load managing? Like, what's going on here? It's weird. It's so weird, man. And people, they say it's cramping, but we don't really know what it really is. So somebody needs to look into that. But is he special? Yes, he is. He is special. Yeah, man. We
And
miss
before
our
you know
brother
it,
Drew.
yeah, definitely. We'll have to catch up on the now next week's pod.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next week, we're back at it. Don't forget to tune in, like, and subscribe. We're going to have some more hot takes for you. And hit us up in the comments. Ask us anything you want, request anything you want. We'll do our best to deliver that. So communicate with us, and we're going to communicate with you back. Thank you. Check y'all out next week, fellas.
Peace.